Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be covering 3 additional mods that relate to either quality of life or difficulty. So the first mod that we have is called FPS Slider. Now this mod just lets you control your minimum and max frame per second. So this is kind of cool because I do love that you can control that, because in settings you actually can't you don't have an FPS slider. You have to choose your frame rate between 120 or 60, as you can see here in settings. But now I should have 144 FPS because I set it to the max. So that's the first mod. It's super simple. So the next mod is actually called difficulty modes. So you have easy, normal, medium, hard, and nightmare. So easy is basically easier than vanilla. Normal is vanilla, nothing too unusual. Medium, hard, and nightmare, well, as you can imagine, extremely hard. I did try it out on OP10 on nightmare. So if you go to your badass rank, it replaces it with this. It actually tells you what the stats are. It won't apply until you save and quit. So I have it on nightmare. So these are the enemy's stats. So they have 40% damage reduction. They move 40% faster. They deal 40% more damage. They also have 80% more fire rate and 80% more reload speed. So as you can imagine, that it's not very fun, but it is a challenge. If OP10 was not a challenge of itself, as you can see, its enemies don't really die in one hit, as Deputy Salva usually does, and they pretty much, heck me up. can't say the other word, but even though you are noticing it's still kind of easy, just remember that there is no badass rank. I'm pretty sure, because it replaces it with difficulty modes. So you pretty much almost instantly die, but I am Deputy Sal, and it is kind of overpowered, but even then, like, I'm barely surviving. Like, look, one hit and I'm health gated. I'm health gated again. I'm health gated again. So when I was running this, I kept being downed. But, Deputy Sal is kind of like that. I also am running the antagonist, which does help. But Oni, as you can see, is pretty much surviving most of my hits. Yeah, there we go. That's what it took to down me. It's just proving how good this build is. But if you tried to run this on 0, well, yeah. It's pretty much just Healthgate heaven. So now we'll try out the easy difficulty. So I will save and quit. And I will set the difficulty to easy now. So you go to mods, set it to easy. And let's try it out. So now it should say easy. So now they actually take more damage. They move slower. They deal less damage. And yeah. So now this should be easier than the base difficulty. And I kind of like this mod because if you're trying to just get the hang of the game and you just got like into it, as you can see, like it's very noticeable. They don't even health gate me. It takes like, okay, well they still deal a lot of damage to me, but it wasn't whatever that was. And yeah, you can just scroll through them. So if nightmare was too hard for you, you can always just go to hard. Now you do need to save and quit again. So nightmare is just pretty much double these stats. And there you go. That's difficulty sliders or difficulty modes for you. So we'll move on to the next mod. Alright, so for the next mod, this is cool. This is probably the biggest quality of life mod, and it is the fact that you can just go to the vendor and just press a button for it to just refill your ammo, just like Borderlands 3. You don't know how huge of a quality of life this is, because every time you want to buy ammo, you have to do the whole song and dance of you just clicking the buttons, but now you can just head here and buy ammo. And I like that it actually calculates how much ammo you're missing and pretty much deducts it accordingly. I kind of like that. Yeah, it's a really simple mod, but it does pretty much impact how you play the game because now refilling ammo is just as easy as pressing a button, or health. So that pretty much covers up the 3 mods. If you guys have any suggestions on mods that you want me to cover, please leave them in the description below. And yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.